us.
Do you find that people usually fall pretty strongly into one of these three camps, or are some people, a combination of two, or even a combination of all three?
Well, you end up, the more experience you get, you tend to pick up traits from the other two types, because to be a complete negotiator, even a rainmaker, you need all three. You need to be able to assert your best position, you need to get along with people, and you need to be able to analyze. So very few people are just like stone cold one of the three. And then as we learn, we begin to pick up the other types. The assertives and the analysts tend to pick up the accommodators' characteristics, because there's some solid data out there that indicates that you're 6 times more likely to make a deal with somebody you like. And as an assertive, I want to know the better way to come to agreement. So if you enjoy interacting with me, that increases the chances that I'll get what I want. I'm good with that.
And then do you have to adapt your technique depending on who you're dealing with as well?
Well, you learn, and then you begin to understand that if you have impasse, if you have a disagreement, how the other person might be looking at it in really broad characteristics. Like, for example, just silence, dead silence. Each one of those three types looks at silence very differently. As an assertive, if you're quiet, I think that means you want to hear more from me. And so I talk. Where if you're an analyst and you're quiet, you just want to think. And I could completely misinterpret that, and you're happy when I go silent because you're like, thank God he shut up so I can think. And then the accommodator, who's very relationship focused, when there's silence, well, the only time the accommodator goes silent is when they're mad. So if we're talking and you go silent on me, I'm afraid you're mad at me. So when there's an impasse, when there's a difference, when you're having a problem, it's usually a result of the three types. My co-writer, Tall, is highly analytical. Mm-hmm. He's brilliant. I mean, He's a brilliant guy, and I sent him an email once when we were working on the book, and there was some wording that I wanted to have changed in what we were working on. I want it written a little bit differently, and a writer will say change whatever you want, but it's that's their baby. You start changing words, they don't like that. So I sent him the email. I didn't hear anything from him, like 4 or 5 days, and now I'm like, oh my God, this has got to be bad. So I called him on the phone, and he'd been on vacation with his family, and he could tell that I was concerned. And he goes, whoa, what's with all the concern? Why you never get worried about anything? Why are you worried? And I go, it's 4 or 5 days since we spoke, and I sent you this email. And he said, oh, okay. Well, a lot of people tell me going silent on them bothers them too, so I just interpreted it wrong.
You started your negotiation career in hostage negotiation. Is that correct?
Well, I started it actually when I was about 3, trying to get out of trouble with my parents.
Professionally.
Professionally, yes, technically.
And so